Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So I'm just about to dive right into it, man. So you already know it's just this big uproar, you know what I'm saying, about Redfall running at 30 FPS and Xbox let everybody down, and how can you have 12 teraflops, 1,000 teraflops on the Xbox Series X, and this ain't what we paid for. I mean, just all of the Xbox hate, right? I mean, they're just talking down on Xbox, mad at Uncle Phil, mad at Game Pass. They felt like they got ripped off, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that everybody asked for. Y'all say y'all wanted games, man. This is crazy. Like, I still cannot get over this. Like, after Xbox bought around 20, 30 studios, y'all do realize it was gonna take a lot of time to make these games. So they're trying to do the best they can to push these games out. But we got all these so-called super gamers, like real deal gamers, like hardcore gamers, pretending like they understand Xbox and that it's going to take time. It's going to take like about 4 to 5 years to develop these games, and then you have to put them on different platforms as well. So Xbox, PC, maybe cloud gaming. So you have to format all these different games, and it's going to take time to do that. So now you have all these fanboys on outrage. Delay the game. They ripping us off. They're doing this. All this fake hate and all this fake love is just crazy. Like, I just didn't really see this much hate whenever, they had a PC port for The Last of Us and it was just hot garbage. I mean, that game was broken and buggy, and we did not get this much, backlash from PlayStation. Like, they did not give PlayStation that much backlash on that. Like, I don't understand. Every channel is complaining about Redfall. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, how much hate Xbox got because they have all the games this year, and Sony know they ain't got nothing. All the fanboys, PlayStation know that PS5 is about to collect dust this entire year until Spider-Man drop. That is the only game that everybody want to play. That is the only game that I really can recommend to anybody that want to jump into the PlayStation ecosystem is Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So they're acting like they don't understand. It take years to develop these games now. You just can't say you buy a studio today and then next week a AAA banger is coming out. Do you know how long it take to develop a game? And then you're talking about, you need to do this, you need to do that. Xbox need to do this, they need to do that. Why don't you go buy your own studio and make your own games, pony? Because they need to worry about those Decepticons over there at Sony front office. That's the problem. They're worrying about the wrong thing. That's why PlayStation ain't got no games now. They're worrying about VR2. They're trying to push VR2. They're trying to force VR2 down all of the pony's throat, and they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? They're not even supporting it. I know it's flopping. I hear it every day how bad it's flopping. For broken. They're mad because they want to clap back at Xbox because of Hi-Fi Rush. That's what all of this hate is coming from. They got mad because of Xbox Shadow Drop, Hi-Fi Rush. They got mad because they had High on Life. You remember at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, they had two bangers that was not on PS5. That was on PC and Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So they got extremely upset, extremely mad at Xbox for that. So all that hate, all that animosity, all that jealousy been building up for a very long time. So you can just imagine how much anger they have towards Xbox. So that's why they're lashing out. That's why they have so much fake outrage, so much fake hate, so much fake love. Like, they care so much about Xbox and the business moves that they make. Why don't y'all have this much like put all that energy towards this whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal and help it go through already? Take that. See, why don't y'all defend Xbox with that? See, don't nobody want to talk about that though. So they want to brush that under the rug, and they want to try to just pretty much pick on Redfall because they feel like it's an Xbox exclusive. Now, they didn't say nothing about Deathloop when it came to PS5, and it was a lot of people was thinking that was going to be exclusive. And now Tokyo, look, Ghostwire Tokyo, now it's on Game Pass. You can go check that out right now. Today it's on Game Pass. You don't think those ponies are upset? They over there paying $70 a game? $70 a game. When you could just get Game Pass and get the game day one free, dropped in the Game Pass. Come on, man. Come on, y'all don't see the value in Game Pass. Something is wrong. Y'all are asleep. These ponies are sleeping. They are snoring, man. They ain't waking up to next winter. They are hibernating. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jim Ryan is still lying, crying, and flying. All these ponies are still in denial because they already know Xbox is the best box now, man. It's over, like I said before. It is over for PS5. Once this deal goes through for Call of Duty, Activision, Blizzard, it is over. They're gonna shut the door in Sony's face. It ain't no coming back, fanboys. Stay over there. Abandon ship. Listen, you better abandon ship right now before it sinks. I'm telling you, man, because you already know Jim Ryan is driving PlayStation into the ground, man. That frame drop plastic box remake station, it ain't even worth having anymore, man. Unless you're gonna get a VR2, especially this year, man. I'm telling you, man, PlayStation ain't got no games. No games. And we already know PC is the new PS5. So you don't even need to go out of your way to try to even buy a PS5, man. Just come on over, cross on over to PC, laptop, Xbox, mobile, even on mobile and tablets, bro. You don't even need a console anymore to hop in Xbox Game Pass, man. This is crazy. Why even spend $1,000 on a PS5 when you don't even need to? And you ain't even got no games. All you're gonna be playing is your back catalog, multi-plat games and indie games. You ain't playing no games day one coming from PlayStation this year, man, except Spider-Man. That's gonna be the only one. That's gonna be the only one coming from PlayStation. Everything else is gonna be third party, indie, and their back catalog, which is, there's nothing wrong with those games. But I'm just using it as an example because of all the fanboys and all the hate across the whole entire platform. They're knocking one game. That's how you know Sony ain't making no noise right now. If the only thing they can focus on is Xbox, I mean, they never felt this threatened before. Like, I never seen ponies this scared in my life. Like, they are fleeting, bro. I'm talking about they're running for shelter. They're hiding. They like that real annoying person that's in class. They might throw like a little spitball and then it hits somebody in the back of their head and then they duck and hide and run off somewhere like a little coward. That's what they do. I'm telling you, man. It's like, they are so annoying, man. Those Decepticons over there at Sony are so annoying. From Sony to Jim Ryan to the fanboys and ponies and down, man. Listen, you might as well just cross over now, man, before it's too late. I'm telling you, man, listen, Xbox have been dropping bangers every month in the Game Pass. Sony ain't been dropping nothing. All they are doing is recycling games on PlayStation Plus. If you go on PlayStation Plus right now, they're taking Spider-Man off and they're going to try to put more games in there this month. They're going to take games off, then they're going to put old games back on there. They're going to take games off. All they're doing is recycling. It's like a hamster wheel on PlayStation Plus right now. And all they're going to do is, I'm telling you, man, it ain't nothing going on over there. That's why they are focused. All their focus is on Xbox exclusives. That's it. Do you really think Sony and Jim Ryan care about you, ponies and fanboys? Do you really think that? If they were really listening to you, they would have gave you a God of War showcase to show you that game, how amazing that game was. But they you know, they had to hear you, bro. Like, trust me. PlayStation have so many scouts out there. Sony got so many scouts. You know, they're looking, they're listening, and they're watching. If they try to tag team and go up against Xbox and sue Xbox with fanboys, this is how low down and dirty, greedy, grimy, and shady Jim Ryan is. They are trying to team up with fanboys. I think it was like 10 of them. And sue Xbox for the Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal. Come on, man. You cannot tell me that it's not low down and dirty, bro. Like, I will never rock with Sony, bro. I just don't see it happening unless they make like a drastic change over there at Sony. If PlayStation would have to do something to win me, back over from back in the old days, like the 90s and the early 2000s, when I was kind of rocking with Sony a little bit. I was rocking with PlayStation, but I didn't know all of this was going on in the back, in the back door. I didn't know they were doing all this dirty stuff in the background. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking one thing, okay, they got AAA bangers, they got everybody's favorite games coming out, story driven games, they're the market leaders. What could possibly go wrong? And then I start hearing all this news come out about Jim Ryan. He's lying. He's crying to the CMA. He was crying to Brazil. He's crying to the EU. He's crying to the regulators. And I lost all respect for Sony after that. I'm just keeping it real, man. I don't know how many of y'all guys lost respect for them, bro, but I did. I don't respect Sony, and I don't respect Jim Ryan. I don't respect the ponies, and I definitely don't respect the fanboys. The only people I respect is the PlayStation fans. The ones that are cool, that like Xbox, PC, Nintendo, like gamers, like true gamers that just love gaming. They ain't no fanboy. They don't have a favorite plastic box. They're just a casual gamer, and they just love gaming. Those are the people that I do it for, because they really can't speak up for themselves. They really can't express themselves like that. So I speak for them when they don't care about the fanboy nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I just represent Xbox because I like the movement. I support the movement. I always support somebody that's trying. And that's all what I'm saying. Uncle Phil is trying, and these clowns over there at Sony and these fanboys are just waiting for Xbox downfall. Anything goes wrong, they have to be the media. They got to be all these bloggers and vloggers all over Google, all over Yahoo, all over content on YouTube, everywhere. They're hating on. I never seen this. I'm like, on one game, on frame rate, on FPS, like who is really gonna notice that with the naked eye? Like, are you really gonna notice that though? Like, the things that they're complaining about is only gonna be for a small group of people. Like, most people are probably gonna be on the Xbox Series S anyway, and PC. So I mean, for the group of people that do have the X, yeah, big shout out to y'all. But I don't really even think y'all gonna be very affected that much either, because y'all want to play the game just as much as everybody else do that is a real gamer, a casual gamer. I'm not talking about the nerds that can see every ray tracing, every little frame rate, with a microscope or magnifying glass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I would have liked to have 60 FPS. Yeah, I would. I like to have it, but I still rather have the game come out rather than wait. Push it back another year. Come on, man, that's ridiculous, man. When you can just bring out a patch, bro. Like, every game that's gonna come out is eventually probably gonna need a patch, anyways, with the next gen or the current gen or whatever you want to call it. Man, yeah. So, and the last announcement, man, you can now jump into that Ubisoft Plus, man, on Xbox. Now, I don't know if it's gonna come to PC yet, or it probably will, or maybe on Steam or whatever, but as of now, I know it's on Xbox. So you guys can dive into that, man, because that is very, very special, man. A big move for Uncle Phil and Xbox, man. And I really wish this news would have came out and overshadowed the whole entire Redfall nonsense. Like, it's just like ridiculous, man. Talking about at 30 FPS, is that really that bad to the casual game, to the majority of the gamers? They're not even going to notice that. That's what I'm saying. Like, the majority of the gamers aren't even going to pay that any attention. So by them making that much fuss, is it going to really hurt it that bad? I don't think so. Maybe a few hundred people, but for the other millions of people that's going to be playing the game, they ain't going to be worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? But this whole Ubisoft thing is huge for Uncle Phil, Xbox, and Game Pass, man. That just shows you that the direction that this Game Pass ecosystem and Xbox is going in is a nice movement, man. And that's why I encourage you guys to go get an Xbox, get a PC, get into mobile, jump into the ecosystem right now, man. Don't wait. Because once you wait, if you wait too long, people are going to be like, okay, now, bro, you're bipolar. You're trying to pick sides. You're choosing sides. You're on the green team or you're on the blue team, man. What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? You can't play both sides. You know, those fanboys don't like those ponies. They don't like that. They don't like they don't even like the color green unless it's money. You know what I'm saying? So you might well just jump into the Ubisoft Plus, man, the Assassin's Creed and all of those bangers right now, man. Because you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to bring you guys value. And by bringing value, man, you guys can click the link down below, man, so you can jump into the Xbox ecosystem, the PlayStation ecosystem, or if you like to support the channel by clicking the link down below in the description or buy things, man. Thank you so much. You guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can stay notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets, man.